In the Soul Land 2. Huo Yuhao participated in the sea god fate for the second time. Opened the 4 red and 4 orange 8 spirit rings. Countless girls confessed their love to Huo Yuhao. Huo Yuhao was at the sea god fate blind date conference this time. Finally recognized Wang Dong. It turned out that the good brother who lived in the same dormitory with him. It turned out to be a beautiful woman. After learning that Wang Dong was a girl, Huo Yuhao immediately confessed to Wang Dong. Wang Dong also took off his hat and successfully held hands with Huo Yuhao. And after seeing Wang Dong in women's clothing for the first time, the two of them couldn't wait to kiss each other. But when the second Sea God Fate blind date conference started, Huo Yuhao once again participated in the blind date conference. Huo Yuhao obviously already had Wang Dong. Why did he still participate in the blind date conference? It turned out that after the blind date conference ended this time, although Huo Yuhao successfully recognized Wang Dong, but the time they spent together was only a few months. Then Huo Yuhao lost his Dong. After Huo Yuhao and others participated in the second fighting spirit competition, on the way back, he strayed into the Qinkuan questioning valley. It was here that Huo Yuhao lost Wang Dong. When he was tested, Wang Dong chose to commit suicide to save Huo Yuhao. The hidden disease in his body broke out, and he fell into a deep sleep. After taking the similar heartbroken red to cure the hidden disease, Wang Dong still did not wake up. Huo Yuhao was helpless. He could only send Wang Dong back to Haotian sect. After Wang Chua sacrificed herself, part of Tang Wutong's consciousness returned. Let Wang Dong recover Tang Wutong's memories. Although the memories were recovered, but in order to test Huo Yuhao, he sealed Wang Dong's memories. When Huo Yuhao came to Haotian sect to take Wang Dong back, but he was told that Wang Dong was no longer in Haotian sect. But at this time, Wang Dong entered Shrek Academy as Tang Wutong, and became an inner school teacher of Shrek Academy. When Huo Yuhao saw Tang Wutong at Shrek Academy, Huo Yuhao was very excited. He wanted to meet Tang Wutong right away. But Tang Wutong didn't recognize Huo Yuhao anymore. She was indifferent to Huo Yuhao. She even thought Huo Yuhao was a pervert. This made Huo Yuhao very disappointed. He tried to make Tang Wutong remember him, but it was useless. In order to find out whether the Tang Wutong in front of him was his Dong, Huo Yuhao decided to merge his spirit with Tang Wutong. If the two can successfully use the power of Haodong, then Tang Wutong is Wang Dong. But when Huo Yuhao and Tang Wutong used the power of Haodong, they failed, and Huo Yuhao was disheartened. It turns out that she is not his Dong. Disappointed, Huo Yuhao no longer pesters Tang Wutong. Begins to practice frantically. Until the second Sea God Fate blind date conference begins. Huo Yuhao is once again dragged to participate in a blind date event. At this time, Huo Yuhao has become a senior in the inner courtyard. In front of many newcomers, Huo Yuhao activates his martial spirit. Everyone was surprised when they saw Huo Yuhao's spirit rings. At this time, Huo Yuhao actually had 4 red spirit rings and 4 orange spirit rings. All the juniors were shocked by Huo Yuhao's powerful spirit rings. After seeing such a powerful Huo Yuhao, many female students in the inner courtyard chose Huo Yuhao. But Huo Yuhao only had Wang Dong in his heart. He didn't want to choose any girl. This video will end here. Thank you for watching.